Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at these guys right here, which are a very premium pair of in-ear monitors. This is the Kiwi-Ears Orchestra Lite. They come in green and blue. I got the green pair. And this is the case. Now inside you're going to get the case, the cable, of course the orchestras, and you're also going to get 3 different types of tips, and I'll show you those in just a minute. I think that the case is a little small, but other than that, there's no other cons with this that I can think of. So I'm going to look at first these right here. These are a little bit wider bore. Forgive my breathing, my nose is completely blocked. 'Tis the season for allergies. You have these, which kind of remind me of the ones that came with the tin P1, and a lot of Tri and K-Bear used to come with that kind of style. Then you have the tips that are on it, kind of like a star tip minus the little wrinkles. Very nice. I'm going to take those off so you can look at the nozzle. You have your sound waves. There's tubes in there, each one going to the nozzle. Very, very nice. If someone saw this, they might even think this was a custom. Beautiful inside. That special crossover. Look at this color. Absolutely gorgeous. And they're made with a resin, so where did I have that? So there is a 3-way passive crossover using 5 independent passive components. And it just has some really good tech inside of it. Let's try to keep this simple. This has neutrality to it. Some really good neutrality. Some very good details. And just ultimately excellent technicalities as well. Now that said, this is one of the first BAs that actually have a pleasant bass. A kind of Harman kind of tuning in the bass. It's absolutely fantastic. They're enjoyable. Just trying to look at the overall specs. And they are as followed. Frequency response is 20 to 20 kilohertz. Impedance is 16 ohms, 112 decibels of sensitivity, and of course you get a 0.78 2-pin connector with this beautiful cable, by the way. Really nice cable. Really soft, flowing. Really holds the shape and doesn't tangle. So I like that. I can just throw these down, don't have to worry about them tangling. I'm going to take the other tips and I'm going to put them in there before I end up losing them. And of course I hit the keyboard again and made my desk is too small. I think that'll be the next upgrade. The cable is a 4-core 7N oxygen-free copper cable with, of course, silver plating. And this is a 8BA driver. I think that it says it on the back here where the specs are. It has 2 highs, 4 mids, and 2 lows for the drivers. That's all in total. That's not in each unit. So anyway, when we're talking about a balanced, a lot of times we have balanced, well-balanced, neutral. No, this is really just balanced tonal, and it doesn't mean it's not neutral. It is neutral. Look at that shine. These look really good in the lighting. So you have some really good low frequency that is set to not go past a certain point. I think that they had studio monitors and not the headphones, but the speakers in mind when they tune these, because that's what they sound like to me. So you got that. You got some really present and just really good mids. They're lush. There's good detail there. And just overall, really nice sounding mids. And then you get into the treble frequency and the highs, and they present well. There's good details there. They don't sound harsh at all. We got good vocals that are actually positioned perfectly. You know, not really forward, kind of more centered, but in front of the music still. And just really natural sounding. Soundstage is open, it's nice, the accuracy is very good. There's some excellent imaging there. And just ultimately, these are super well tuned, pleasant. They're made with that medical grade resin, so they feel comfortable in the ears. They are a little on the bigger side. They're a little bit bigger than the cadenza, but they are ergonomic, and this nice smooth material just feels really good in the ears. Ultimately, these are super, super pleasant sounding. I could listen to these all day long. Immediately after the initial listening, and then I did the burn-in, and I did another listening session, and they're in my favorites. I had to make room, but they're that good. These are excellent, and I don't want to overhype these, but my personal taste, I could listen to these all day. These are definitely a good all-around listening, no matter what music you're listening to. These will sound good with it. This has been the Kiwi-Ears Orchestra, and I really do like these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Be safe.